Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we have some rather interesting discussion. All of you who are working in this space, which is on sexual harassment at workplace, I'm sure at some point of time or the other, there would have been some questions in your mind with respect to how the local committees in our country functions. And to address some of the most common questions and some of the complicated ones as well, we have today here with us Dr. Anagha Sarpotdar. I want to briefly introduce her before we really start the discussion. She is a PhD in social sciences from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and she did this in 2016. However, she's been working in the gender-based violence space since the year 1999. And she's working as a consultant on social and legal aspects of sexual harassment at workplace since 2005. She has written several articles. I'm sure many of you would have seen her articles in EPW or in Live Law. And one of the articles that she had published with EPW, which is Economic and Political Weekly, this was published in November 2016, and it also found place in the documentation, which is the parliamentary documentation done by the Parliament of India. She's currently functioning as the chairperson of the local committee constituted by the district collector under the law of sexual harassment at workplace. I want to mention here that she is acting as the chairperson for the local committee, which is in Fort, the Mumbai City Committee. So the jurisdiction of that committee is South Mumbai right up till Mahim. And from Bandra onwards, the jurisdiction changes and there is a separate local committee for suburban Mumbai as well. She has also been instrumental in organizing capacity building programs for local committee members across districts of Maharashtra, along with the help of UNFPA, which is United Nations Population Fund, as well as the Maharashtra State Commission for Women. As I mentioned, she's published several articles, and she has also been regularly working with the United Nations. So I think she has a very, very rich background, and I think without me taking any more time, I'd like to welcome her. Anagha, thank you so much for joining us and for taking our request and speaking to us over a Saturday, especially. So I think one of the first questions that I have for you is that during the lockdown, it's been quite some time now, and are you, as the committee, are you receiving complaints right now? And if yes, how are you really handling these? What is the mode of communication that you're following, and has there been any change in the process also?
So hello everyone, and Shivangi, thank you for this opportunity. To answer your question, we have actually not received any complaints during the lockdown period. In fact, we were actually planning now to meet online because the meeting of the local committee is also pending. But so far, during the lockdown period, there have been no complaints. There are some things which are pending for the local committee because the lockdown was suddenly announced. We were not able to kind of, take them to the completion. So we actually want to do that, which is why we were thinking of connecting online. And I must mention here that the local committee functions with the help of the District Women and Child Office, which is located at Worli. And the district, and all of us know that Worli area has been badly affected because of the virus. And hence that office is not fully functional, which has also therefore caused some kind of hindrance to the committee functioning as well. But going forward, as the effect of the pandemic reduces, we will start meeting. In fact, our meeting with the new collector also is pending. So we will be doing it soon, and I'm hoping that we will be able to do it online.
All right. Okay. So then I'm assuming that as and when the process does start, you will probably then be handling these through the virtual mode itself, because
we
right
will be
now
compelled to do that because because the Office of Women and Child is located in the BDD Chal complex, and BDD Chal complex is one of the containment zones for the virus. So I'm not sure, which month the committee will be able to meet in person at that office. So we might have to go to the collector office, or we may do it online. I think online will be safe for all the members of the committee also. I would like to add here that along with me, I have a few members, out of which two are appointed. One is the ex officio member, the other is appointed by the government, and there are two other members who are from NGO.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that.